Stream Sports, proudly covering local high school athletics and District 10 championships on Stream TV.
Well, good evening and welcome to Titusville's Carter Field. Stream Sports proudly presents Rocket Boys Soccer. It's senior night here at Carter Field, and the matchup is between the Titusville Rockets and the Saegertown Panthers. Our coverage of Rocket sports this season made possible by these great sponsors: by Oil Creek Plastics, by Titusville Area Hospital, by Interstate Pipe and Supply, by State Farm Insurance, by Poppies, by the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, by Donovan and Bauer Auto Group, by The Barking Lot, by the University of Pittsburgh Titusville Education and Training Hub, by Armstrong, by Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning, by the Crawford Health Improvement Coalition, by ProThreads Print Shop, by Marsh Home Center, by the Titusville Mill, by Kreiner Real Estate, by Warner's Bakery, by Goodwill, by Larry's Auto Service, by Corky's Pizza, and by the Titusville Beverage. And once again, we welcome you to Carter Field for tonight's matchup between the Titusville Rockets and the Saegertown Panthers. Looking for a good one here. Last time these guys met up just a few weeks back at Saegertown ended in a tie, double overtime, which has been the story for the boys this season. Gary, good evening to you. Senior night here. The festivities are going to be beginning here shortly. There's a lot to celebrate, so this is going to be quick.
All right. Well, I'll do something very quick. I went down to ask for the Saegertown roster, and one of their players was near the fence, and I said to him, I think we filmed you guys last year. And he said, I don't know. I was in Germany. I am an exchange student. So
perfect.
I said, so Saegertown have got a foreign national ringer playing for them. So we'll look forward to that.
Looking forward to the whole night. Again, senior night here. We'll be recognizing the seniors here this evening. All right, our coverage will continue right after this. This is the Kreiner Real Estate Marsh Home Center pregame show. Rocket Soccer for you here tonight.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Hey,
Jake from State Farm.
we have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas. No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great, because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Oh, yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is committed to providing our customers with exceptional service while offering quality rental equipment. Poppy's is now an authorized steel dealer with everything you need to have for sawing and cutting or mowing to digging. And of course, Poppy's has tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, barbecues, and more for your next wedding or get-together. Need firewood or propane? No problem. Whether you're in construction or a weekend warrior, reach out to Poppy's about your next project. Poppy's Place on the Tenesta Road in Pleasantville.
A broken furnace can freeze a family on the go. Stay on schedule with furnace maintenance before the snow flies. Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning has nearly 40 years of HVAC experience. Our home comfort engineers maintain, troubleshoot, and repair nearly all systems at an outstanding value. With just a few clicks, our state-of-the-art software schedules arrival time, finish time, and provides fast, easy paperless billing. Visit VanderhoofHeatingandAir.com or call 814-671-3226. With Vanderhoof, seasons change, but not your comfort.
Transform your business internet with Armstrong Business Solutions. Our advanced 10G fiber optic network gives you the ability to experience lightning-fast upload and download speeds with unlimited data. But that's not all. Wireless internet backup combats network disruptions, and Business Pro Wi-Fi helps monitor and manage your network from anywhere. Get your business up to speed with connectivity that works for you from Armstrong Business Solutions. Go to armstrongonewire.com/business.
Whoever said,
"It's only a dog,"
never loved a dog. Our philosophy is simple. We treat every dog as if it were our own, and believe us, we spoil our dogs. When dogs are comfortable, they're happy. The Barking Lot in Titusville is ready to make your dog happy by offering grooming services, daycare, and boarding. Call today to schedule an appointment, or better yet, stop in and discover a stranger, crazier, quirkier group of dog lovers at the Barking Lot in Titusville.
Since 1965, the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home has been dedicated to serving Titusville and surrounding communities. Mr. Garrett believed in tradition and commitment to excellence, standards that are still held to this day. He also believed in community and making Titusville the best place to live, work, and play. When you need us, we will be there for you, providing a dignified service at fair prices. This has been our foundation for 55 years. The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, 303 North Washington Street, Titusville.
Hi, my name is Dr. Charlie Gates. I'm an orthopedic surgeon with Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, and I spend most of my time here at Titusville Area Hospital. I'm a general orthopedic surgeon. I perform wrist fracture surgery, ankle fracture surgery, and hip fracture surgeries. I do carpal tunnels and trigger fingers, and knee arthroscopies and shoulder arthroscopies. I look forward to serving the patients here in the hospital.
And welcome back to Carter Field for tonight's matchup between the Rockets and the Saegertown Panthers. Got the high school marching band here tonight. It is senior night. We'll be recognizing the seniors and looking forward to that. Well, that forecast for this evening, well, it's going to be wet this weekend, and you can tell it's already starting to kind of move in. Cloudy conditions. Still warm, though. Low to mid-70s right now. And looking for a warm evening here tonight. Well, Titusville coming off a loss the other night up in Erie at Iroquois, 3-0 the final there. Gary, what would you like to see out of the Rockets here tonight?
I'd like to see offense. I want to see goals from them. They seem to be a hit-and-miss team, Titusville, when it comes to goals. I mean, I remember the first game of the season, he scored 7. Stover was on fire, he scored 4. We've seen some great interchange between Stover and Hudson Freitas up front, supported by Colin Wagner. And, the defense, Titusville defense has really been fairly sound all year. But I'm just hoping to see the offense seems to run hot and cold for Titusville. And I'm hoping that we see some sizzling stuff this evening.
Well, the Panthers are in town. The last time these two met up, double overtime, ended in a tie. I'm sure both these teams would like to come out of here with a win. So,
well, I think a lot has to do with the goalkeeping efforts in Titusville. Joe Herman, and in Saegertown, Gavin Scott, who had a tremendous game against Titusville in Saegertown. So Gavin's looking resplendent in that sort of fluorescent green outfit.
I knew that was coming.
Outshining our sort of dull blue and black effort that our goalie Joe Herman is wearing. I just want Joe to have a goalie shirt that is as spectacular looking as his performances. That's all I'm humbly asking for, Luke.
I hope you get it, Gary.
Yeah. It'll be a campaign. You know, we're coming into election season. That's going to be my campaign for November.
That's great. Hey, we're about 2.5 minutes away from the start of the senior night festivities here tonight, and we'll be talking more about that here shortly. This is the Kreiner Real Estate Marsh Home Center pregame show. Rocket Soccer here tonight.
Marsh Home Center Furniture, Appliances, and Bedding is located at 305 East Spring Street in Titusville. Marsh Home Center welcomes you in to explore their growing inventory of name brand furniture, appliances, and bedding. Need something not currently in stock? No problem. Order from Marsh's online catalog and have it delivered right to your door. Visit Marsh's to see their entire showroom. Ask questions, see what items are on sale, or just stop in and say hi. Marsh Home Center Furniture, Appliances, and Bedding behind Giant Eagle in Titusville. ProThreads Print Shop is the area's premier screen printing and embroidery company. Locally owned, ProThreads prides themselves in specializing in school and travel sportswear and fan gear, as well as business and corporate apparel. Get your team mascot or company logo screen printed, embroidered, or engraved on just about anything. Check out our designs on Facebook or online at ProThreadsPrintShop.com. For superior service with personalized attention, talk to the pros at ProThreads Print Shop.
When we say don't trust your internet to just anyone, we mean it. At Armstrong, our network is monitored 24/7 by multiple highly trained engineers, not just a single person. What else? If you ever have a problem, all service visits are free. That's right, we come to your home to fix things, unlike those other guys. Armstrong, unmatched employees, unmatched technology, unmatched fiber network.
Would you love to exercise, but pain is holding you back? The aquatic therapy offered at Titusville Area Hospital Physical Therapy may benefit anyone suffering from joint pain, recovery from joint replacements, or other surgeries, fibromyalgia, osteoarthritis, muscle weakness, or other physical limitations. In the comfort of a heated pool and with private one-on-one sessions, the professionals at TAH Physical Therapy can help. Call today for more information. 827-0354.
And welcome back to the Kreiner Real Estate Marsh Home Center pre-match show. Again, we've got boys soccer for you here tonight. The Rockets and the Saegertown Panthers. We're going to be joining in with the PA announcers in just a moment here. Again, it is a senior night. The Panthers, Gary, have 3 seniors that they'll be recognizing. And for Titusville, I believe there's 6 Rocket players. So,
yeah, it's basically changing the guard, isn't it, for next season for the Rockets? It's quite a big changeover. Nothing like the changeover for Franklin. I think they got 11 seniors, if I remember.
Yeah, 10 or 11, yeah. And that's going to be a change. And, you know, when you got such a great year going, you hate to see that happen. And that's a lot of leadership on a team to be graduating.
Absolutely. And we've got a lot of leadership on this team. But I'm pleased to say that in some of the juniors and sophomores that we've got coming through for Titusville, I don't think they're going to be lacking for leadership in the next season.
Good evening and welcome to your senior recognition night at Carter Field. At this time, we would like to recognize the Saegertown Panther boys seniors. Number 10, Grant Anthony, defense. Number 14, Devin Thompson, striker. And number 15, Patrick Cope, striker/midfield. Thank you and congratulations on your soccer career. And now, we are pleased to announce and recognize the boys Rocket Soccer seniors. Number 12, Albert Brandt, midfield. Albert is the son of Starla and Norris Brandt. He is in his 3rd year of Rocket Soccer. Albert has also played Rocket basketball. To underclassmen, he says, don't get overly confident. Albert also says to his teachers, parents, and coaches, thank you. Albert is undecided of his post-graduation plans. His favorite soccer memory, I predicted it not once, but twice. My game tying goal against OC at the Blue Hole that sent us in the double overtime. Congratulations, Albert. Number 21, Gavin Donaldson, midfield. Gavin is the son of Katie and Curtis Donaldson. This is his first year of Rocket soccer. Gavin is also a member of the Rocket football and Rocket wrestling teams. To underclassmen, he says, if you want to do well, keep the ball on the ground. Gavin also says to his teachers, parents, and coaches, thanks for putting up with me. Gavin is undecided with his postgraduate plans. And Gavin's favorite soccer memory is playing water polo at the end of our swimming practice. Congratulations, Gavin. Number 4, Hudson Freitas, forward and midfield. Hudson is the son of Kylie Freitas and Neil Freitas. He has played soccer for 14 years, 4 of those for the Rockets. He also plays on the Rocket basketball team. To underclassmen, he says, please listen to your coaches, respect your teammates, and make memories. Hudson also says to his teachers, parents, and coaches, Timon, I can't thank you enough for being my varsity coach for all 4 years. Courtney, thank you for giving me criticism even when I'm upset. Tyler, thank you for all of the insight and smartness you've taught me. Toby, thank you for always pushing me and the team to be the best players we can be. And a special thank you to all of the older guys at Pickup. I also want to thank my grandpa, a Vietnam veteran, who has come to almost all of my games these past 4 years. After graduating, Hudson plans to attend Mercyhurst University in the hopes of obtaining a degree in the investigative field. Hudson's favorite soccer memory is scoring my first varsity goal in 10th grade, Anton crashing his car before practice, and talking to Colin about my destiny. Oh yeah, and the train. Number 6, Nolan Rio, midfield. Nolan is the son of Luke and Amy Rio. He has played soccer for 14 years, 4 of those for Rocket Soccer. Nolan is also active in Rocket Track and the Varsity Club. To underclassmen, he says, enjoy the season and support the friends next to you. Nolan also says to his coaches, I want to thank each and every one of my coaches for constantly helping me become a better player and person from my freshman year to now. I am forever grateful for what I learned from this team. After graduating, Nolan plans to attend Penn State Behrend, majoring in communications and digital media. Nolan's favorite soccer memory is all of the bus rides. It's great to spend time as a team off of the field.
Next up, number 8, Aiden Stover. Aiden is the son of Andy and Sherry Stover. He has played soccer for 11 years, 4 of those years for the Rocket soccer team. In addition to soccer, Aiden is also a member of
the Rocket Tennis and Varsity Club. To underclassmen, he says, just be a good teammate and have fun. Be reliable for coaches, turn in your schoolwork, and please be on time for classes. Don't ever get a red card, play your game. 4 years really flies by fast, so make the best of it while it's here. Aiden also says to his teachers, parents, and coaches, "Thank you for recognizing the player I could become and always pushing me to be the best." After graduating, Aiden plans to attend either Penn West Edinburgh or Mercyhurst for communications. Aiden's favorite soccer memory is the away game against Warren my senior year when Campbell signs made Mr. Cartney mad. Congratulations, Aiden.
Next up, number 10, Colin Wagner. Colin is the son of Molly and Jason Wagner. He has played soccer for 14 years, 4 of those for the Rocket soccer team. In addition to soccer, Colin is an Ignite mentor, plays basketball, and is a member of the varsity club. To underclassmen, he says, rock on. Colin also says to his teachers, parents, and coaches, thank you for always letting me be me. You guys always believed in me and gave me the confidence to be better. After graduation, Colin plans to attend college for education and mathematics. He plans to become a math teacher. Colin's favorite soccer memory is the Maggie train and bus rides our junior year.
Congratulations, Colin. Now, can we have one last round of applause for our seniors? Thank you, and have a great night.
Senior night here at Carter Field. Sorry for the dead air there. Busy night here tonight, but we want to congratulate all the seniors, the 3 on the Saegertown team, Grant Anthony, Devin Thompson, Patrick Cope, and then 6 on the Rocket side, and we'll be talking about them throughout the night. Well, Gary, we got some time now.
17 minutes and 13 seconds and counting down, yeah. So, talking about the emotion in this, I mean, congratulations to you, Luke, on having another player coming through as a senior in the soccer team.
So our oldest went through this 2 years ago, and I was so glad when that senior year was over. And then, so last year was really enjoyable. It's like, okay, we have a whole other year. We don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah,
and now here we are. So, but thank you, Gary. Greatly appreciate that. And one of my favorite moments was doing the game with you 2 years ago, Titusville and Corey senior night.
Oh yeah, when Nolan passed the ball to Sam and Sam scored. Yeah, that was one of my favorite pieces of commentary through for that whole year. Yeah, that was great.
You've obviously been a big champion of soccer for a long time in this area. There's so much to enjoy. I'm glad there's people in the stands tonight.
Bands playing,
but there's still time to get down here and enjoy. We saw the girls in action the other night.
And we're having a fantastic season.
They are. If you have time, make time. Come down and support the Rocket Soccer program. It's fun to watch. It's great being here at Carter Field. And by the way, this doesn't mean we're done tonight.
Oh no,
we have a couple games.
Couple of games next week as well.
So looking forward to it.
Yeah. Nolan Rio, member of what I've assumed the Wolf Pack, along with Caleb Cherry and Camden Althorpe and Tandin Anderson. All not very tall in stature, but all are biting your legs in midfield. And they formed a very strong backbone in support of this Titusville offense that I was talking about just a little bit earlier. And of course, in defense, I don't mention him an awful lot. Ian Cartney, who he's always at least a 7 out of 10 player on that right fullback position. You know, one of these players who, not flashy, but extremely efficient.
Other seniors, you mentioned Nolan, but we've got Albert Brandt.
Albert, who had a stint in goal to relieve Joe a couple of weeks ago and put in a... I remember doing the contrast between, Joe being very vocal, moving about, shouting at his defense, and Albert just being about as laid back as it was possible to be. You know, at times I thought he was lying down on a waterbed. But what a good performance he put in. And what some sterling performances he's been putting in the outfield as well.
Absolutely. Gavin Donaldson, newer to the program, Gary, but certainly been great to have him on the team this year.
Yeah, he's been flying down the wing quite often. A lot of stamina. Gets back in defense and basically puts in the hard yards. You know, he'll do a 50-yard sprint, and then 2 minutes later he'll be doing another one.
Yeah, absolutely. Hudson Freitas, number 4, forward and midfield for the Rockets.
Hudson's, such a joy to watch. Such a joy to watch. He's got this upright running style. He's one of these players who seems to know where everybody else is on the field. And that was one of my more enjoyable commentaries this season when he hammered a shot from 30 yards right out the blue, you know, and which is an absolutely wonderful goal. And like I've been talking about, his partner in crime, Aiden Stover, and at times they dovetail together beautifully. They really do. And speaking of dogs, I think a couple of years ago I dubbed him the Terrier because he was snapping at opponents' heels.
That's right.
And that is our let's say tomato-topped Titan. Should we call him? I'm going to pattern these phrases.
You should.
Yeah. Colin Wagner, who's followed in the footsteps of his older brother through this program. He's been a real driving force this last year and the year before in that Titusville midfield. He's the one person that we know that opposition coaches worry about and talk about first in their team talks.
One thing that's really special about tonight, you mentioned Colin and Nolan. Well, their older brothers got to be here and make the announcements, so that's who you heard announce the seniors.
I wondered why it sounded so professional this time.
Yeah, so you have Sam Rio over there and Connor Wagner.
Connor, the man with the iron rib cage.
That's right. Boy, he was fun watching whenever he would slide tackle. I mean, he kind of held the patent on that.
Well, you remember a few weeks back we held this fundraiser at the airport, and Connor was there, and I was urging young college students to think about becoming soccer referees. And I turned around and said, I'm thinking of you, Connor. What I ought to have added is because if anybody knows what a foul looks like, you the man.
You were very subtle with it.
So Connor and Sam, if you're listening, earn yourself some really good money, because obviously we need referees, because this game has been delayed from 6 o'clock to 6:30 because we are waiting referees to come from a previous game.
Yep. And that's hoping that ends in regulation. A game that didn't end in regulation was, this matchup from a few weeks ago at Saegertown. Double overtime and 0-0. Somebody wants to walk out of here a winner tonight. And we'll have it. The game.
Well, depending on what time we start, we might not be going to bed until midnight.
That's true. All right, our coverage will continue right after this. It's the Rocket pregame show, and
transform your business internet with Armstrong Business Solutions. Our advanced 10G fiber optic network gives you the ability to experience lightning-fast upload and download speeds with unlimited data. But that's not all. Wireless internet backup combats network disruptions, and Business Pro Wi-Fi helps monitor and manage your network from anywhere. Get your business up to speed with connectivity that works for you from Armstrong Business Solutions. Go to armstrongonewire.com/business.
Whoever said,
"It's only a dog,"
never loved a dog. Our philosophy is simple. We treat every dog as if it were our own, and believe us, we spoil our dogs. When dogs are comfortable, they're happy. The Barking Lot in Titusville is ready to make your dog happy by offering grooming services, daycare, and boarding. Call today to schedule an appointment, or better yet, stop in and discover a stranger, crazier, quirkier group of dog lovers at the Barking Lot in Titusville.
Since 1965, the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home has been dedicated to serving Titusville and surrounding communities. Mr. Garrett believed in tradition and commitment to excellence, standards that are still held to this day. He also believed in community and making Titusville the best place to live, work, and play. When you need us, we will be there for you, providing a dignified service at fair prices. This has been our foundation for 55 years. The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, 303 North Washington Street, Titusville.
Hi, my name is Dr. Charlie Gates. I'm an orthopedic surgeon with Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, and I spend most of my time here at Titusville Area Hospital. I'm a general orthopedic surgeon. I perform wrist fracture surgery, ankle fracture surgery, and hip fracture surgeries. I do carpal tunnels and trigger fingers, and knee arthroscopies and shoulder arthroscopies. I look forward to serving the patients here in the hospital.
Well, welcome back to the Kreiner Real Estate Marsh Home Center pregame show here at Carter Field. If you're just joining us, it went from sunshine to cloudy conditions, and forecast right now, we're looking at cloudy skies and low to mid-70s here tonight. Could see maybe some rain move in, but we're hoping it holds off till afterwards, as that rain is supposed to hit our area and stay with us all through the weekend. Now, with that being said, we got Week 7 of high school football tomorrow night. It's going to be wet. 7.5 minutes to go before we start things here between the Rockets and the Saegertown Panthers. Our coverage will continue right after this. It's the Kreiner Real Estate Marsh Home Center pregame show.
Marsh Home Center Furniture, Appliances, and Bedding is located at 305 East Spring Street in Titusville. Marsh Home Center welcomes you in to explore their growing inventory of name brand furniture, appliances, and bedding. Need something not currently in stock? No problem. Order from Marsh's online catalog and have it delivered right to your door. Visit Marsh's to see their entire showroom, ask questions, see what items are on sale, or just stop in and say hi. Marsh Home Center Furniture, Appliances, and Bedding, behind Giant Eagle in Titusville. ProThreads Print Shop is the area's premier screen printing and embroidery company. Locally owned, ProThreads prides themselves in specializing in school and travel sportswear and fan gear, as well as business and corporate apparel. Get your team mascot or company logo screen printed, embroidered, or engraved on just about anything. Check out our designs on Facebook or online at ProThreadsPrintShop.com. For superior service with personalized attention, talk to the pros at ProThreads Print Shop.
When we say don't trust your internet to just anyone, we mean it. At Armstrong, our network is monitored 24/7 by multiple highly trained engineers, not just a single person. What else? If you ever have a problem, all service visits are free. That's right, we come to your home to fix things, unlike those other guys. Armstrong, unmatched employees, unmatched technology, unmatched fiber network.
Would you love to exercise, but pain is holding you back? The aquatic therapy offered at Titusville Area Hospital Physical Therapy may benefit anyone suffering from joint pain, recovery from joint replacements, or other surgeries, fibromyalgia, osteoarthritis, muscle weakness, or other physical limitations. In the comfort of a heated pool and with private one-on-one sessions, the professionals at TAH Physical Therapy can help. Call today for more information. 827-0354.
Well, welcome back here to Carter Field. One official has shown up. I'm sure the others I think they're right behind. So looks like we'll be getting this thing underway on time and about 5 minutes to go. Gary, about 20 seconds. We're going to take our last break here so we can bring the festivities into play again. Thoughts before we get into this matchup?
I just want to say I'm very impressed with the Saegertown program. It's a fairly new one. Last year they kind of scraped together a squad of 13. They've had to scrape together another squad this year, and they're doing very well indeed under the careful tutelage of Coach Sarah Watson.
All right, and I think Saegertown's made up of some Maplewood kids and some other kids from the Pencrest School District. So, all right, our coverage will continue. We've got the start of this matchup coming up as we wrap up the Kreiner Real Estate Marsh Home Center pregame show. Boys soccer for you tonight.
It takes teamwork and commitment in order to succeed. Just like all our local area high school athletes are doing this fall, we offer the same teamwork and commitment to all your vehicle sales, service, and parts needs at Donovan & Bauer Auto Group in Titusville. At Donovan & Bauer, you can see your favorite Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, Ram, Jeep, and pre-owned vehicles all in one lot. We at Donovan & Bauer wish good luck to all our local area athletes this fall. When you have the time, we invite you to find new roads and visit us on Route 8 North in Titusville or shop online at donovanbauer.com and donovanbauerautogroup.com.
Oil Creek Plastics has provided quality, service, and integrity to their customers and community. Their talented and committed employees strive to deliver to their clients the best products that are American-made. In that spirit, our high school athletes show commitment to their school and community, excelling at every event. In these times of uncertainty, community comes together. Oil Creek Plastics is proud to support the Titusville Rockets and continue traditions that are made in the USA.
Stream Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on Stream TV.
It's Rocket Soccer here tonight at Carter Field. The matchup, the Titusville Rockets and the Saegertown Panthers. Well, we mentioned it a couple times here tonight. The last time these two met just a few weeks back, things ended in a tie in double overtime, and they are looking to walk out of here with a win tonight. That was pretty generic. Both sides want to win. Rockets and the Panthers meeting up with the officials who are here now, and we'll be getting this thing started. High school marching band here tonight. It is senior night, and we'll be mentioning those seniors again throughout the evening. We'll have your lineups here in just a moment, and then the playing of our national anthem. Seniors for the Panthers include Grant Anthony, number 10, number 14, Devin Thompson, number 15, Patrick Cope. For the Rockets, 6 seniors tonight, and they include number 12, Albert Brandt, number 21, Gavin Donaldson, number 4, Hudson Freitas, number 6, Nolan Rio, and number 8, Aiden Stover. And your captains for the Rockets tonight, Colin Wagner, Hudson Freitas, and Nolan Rio. Well, Gary, we're hoping the rain holds off here tonight. A lot cooler than it was Monday night when we were here for the girls. They had their senior night Monday night.
Yeah, I think we're on gas mark 2 instead of gas mark 10 tonight.
Hey, good.
So that's good.
This is interesting. We have Kevin Vincent, the band director, checking in with the officials to see what the real policy is in terms of when the band can play during the match. He was carded just a couple years ago.
It was a badge of honor. I think he had it up in his office. You know.
Did you ask him if he still has it?
No, I haven't. I should do. I should do really. Yeah. But we were wondering during the girls' senior night whether he was trying to get a matching pair.
Well, what's interesting is we've been to other places this year where the band has played, and they played during the match. So,
welcome to Carter Field. Today's contest will be between the Saegertown Panthers and our very own Titusville Rockets. The Titusville Area School District thanks you for your attendance at today's contest. Good sportsmanship is everyone's responsibility. Booing, inappropriate language, and intimidating officials, players, and/or coaches have no place in high school athletics and will not be tolerated. The coaches and athletes appreciate your positive support. Here's the starting lineup for the Saegertown Panthers. Number 5, Austin Simfridge, midfield. Number 6, Nick Triola, defense. Number 7, Logan Kerr, striker, midfield. Number 10, Grant Anthony, defense. Number 11, Lincoln Kerr, midfield. Number 13, Dane Shearer, midfield. Number 14, Devin Thompson, striker. Number 15, Patrick Cope, striker/midfield. Number 19, Joanne Cawley, defense, midfield. Number 22, Emmett Pears, defense. And number 24, Troy Reynolds, defense. And now, here's your starting lineup for the Titusville Rockets. Number 8, Aiden Stover. Number 12, Albert Brand. Number 10, Colin Wagner. Number 21, Gavin Donaldson. Number 4, Hudson Freitas. Number 6, Nolan Rio. Number 25, Jay Cotman. Number 35, Joe Herman. Number 13, Tandon Anderson. Number 18, Ben Thompson. And number 7, Ian Cartney. Now please stand for the national anthem. Thank you, Cullen Rio.
Well, we are set to go here at Carter Field. Tonight, the Titusville Rockets host the Saegertown Panthers. We've got Gary Barnes, Adam Bodemer, Cullen Rio. I'm Luke Rio. Thanks so much for joining us here on this Thursday evening. Senior night.
Yeah, I've got the Rocky theme from the band. Interestingly enough, goalkeeper Dane Shearer is a sophomore for Saegertown, and he's the smallest guy on our starting 11. So I'm expecting some pretty athletic things from Dane this evening.
Well, do you want to touch upon the jerseys one more time before we get going?
Oh, it's such a boring subject, isn't it? You know. Get Joe a jazzy jersey. Oh, got that out. Just
feel better?
Oh, feel much better now.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, with all
we must ask Joe one of these days what he thinks of all of this nonsense.
Yeah. You keep bringing it up. All the pomp and circumstance is over. We've got the game now.
And we're underway. And Simprich picks up the ball up, plays it back to Triola, who was being challenged by Brandt, but I think it was fairly cool. Wagner on the right wing. Tackle Doe in battling away from the ball. Comes away with the ball. Gets in the penalty area. There's a shot already. It's a goal already. Well, I said before the game, you know, this Titusville offense can run hot and cold. Well, that was steaming. Wagner battled away on the right wing, eventually came out with the ball, made headway into Saegertown territory, played a perfect ball in front of Stover, who smashed it first time inside Dane Shearer's left post. Well, we've seen a goal scored against Titusville this season within 30 seconds. Now we've seen a goal scored for Titusville within 30 seconds.
Yeah, you feel good about it, Gary, and then you look up and realize, oh yeah, we basically have the whole game ahead of us.
Good defensive play there by Gavin Donaldson. Got a goal kick for the Titusville Rockets, which the dowdy-shirted Joe will take. What a great start. Yeah, I was saying Stover needed to get back amongst the goals, and, well, he answered that critique, didn't he? Fabulous first-time shot with a great display on the right wing from Wagner. Rio and Anderson battling, but nice through ball by Cure. Long range shot. Herman gets his body behind it, takes it cleanly. Tries to send the ball out to the right wing to Freitas, but goes out of play for a Panther throw. Cartney doing his efficient work there. Albert Brandt on the dribble. Well, Albert showing us some of his dancing moves there, Luke.
You think he's fired up tonight?
I think all the seniors are, aren't they? You know, it's a special night. It really is. Wagner tries a shot, first wall ball of the evening. Senior night brings out emotion in parents, emotion in the crowd, but emotion in the coaches, but especially emotion in the players.
Well,
and some mothers.
One parent that doesn't need any more emotion would be
and some mothers.
Somebody's spouse over there. Yeah.
Wagner stopped that time by Kerr. But Rio gets the ball back, plays a nice ball through to Brandt. Albert can't quite control it. There's the first Jake of the evening. Coley with the ball. Passing back to Anthony. Anthony into the midfield. Put out by Donaldson. Stover's on the chase. Troy Reynolds, though, defends well. Troy slips. And referee not happy with the position of the throw for Titusville. Donaldson throws it into Wagner. Wagner tackle this time. And Wagner scores. Well, I got to say, not that I want to, pour water on the oil, or so to speak, but I thought Colin kind of knocked the guy out of the way. I thought the referee was going to call a foul against him. No whistle came, and he slipped it neatly between goalkeeper and post. 5 minutes gone.
Very nonchalant goal.
Was a nonchalant goal from a very nonchalant player.
Well, he's been out the last several games, and his presence has been missed.
Yes, if I had to describe Wagner, it would be as chalant, I think. Must look at Webster, see if that's actually in the dictionary or not. Probably not. What a start by the Rockets. 5 minutes gone, and they're 2 to the good. Wagner having a hand in both goals, setting up one and scoring the second. Donaldson Jr. knocking the ball out. Andrew. Wagner again. Wagner's everywhere at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah.
Obviously making up for lost time for missing the last 2 games, as you said, Luke. But Kerr. You can see Saegertown have not playing at quite the same dynamic pace as the Rockets, but they're trying to get their passing game together. With patience. Freitas now with that upright stance. Albert unleashes one. Sails over the crossbar. Saegertown sending for reinforcements. Chris White coming in for Johan Coley.
It was good ball movement by the Rockets, Gary.
Tremendous, tremendous. They're up for this game. They're playing with a speed and dynamism that is nice to see. And more importantly, they're playing with accuracy of passes. Donaldson picks the ball up in midfield. Tries to thread the ball, but even Stover's not going to catch that one. Brandt picks up the ball. Knocks the ball back to Donaldson, who I think that was actually a shot from Gavin, but Hudson's chasing it towards the corner flag. And the ball beats the corner flag before Hudson can reach it. Well, Titusville have got Saegertown on the ropes at the moment, but some nice defensive play there from Lincoln Kerr. Chasing the ball is Devin Thompson, but beaten to it by Nolan Rio. Does Nolan have a slow switch?
Yeah, when we ask him to. Actually, he's the only one that does stuff around the house when we ask him to. So.
Sam, your father just dropped you in it.
No, he knows. We tell him to their face. Sam and Cullen take advantage of it because they know Nolan will do it. Yeah, it's the middle child. It's exactly it, Adam.
Break on, but even goalkeeper Herm's racing at full speed. Mind you, I think that's Joe's default as well.
Yeah, I think Joe's enjoyed the season, as you mentioned before, Gary. He's in goal. He's also been forward.
Aiden's bursting through. Aiden's burst through. Aiden's got a shot on. What a great tackle. A goal-saving interception there by Lincoln Kerr. I thought Aiden Stover was odds on to score there. But Kerr was having none of it and made a fantastic play in the Saegertown Panther defense.
I was saying with Joe, he's had the opportunity this year, Gary, to step out of goal and be a forward, which he's enjoyed. And Albert's done a great job when he's filled in as a keeper.
Yeah. Well, speaking of keepers, it would appear that Gavin Scott now has taken the place of Dane Shearer in the Saegertown goal. I mean, poor Dane must have been absolutely shell-shocked. I mean, 2 goals passed him in the first 5 minutes before he's hardly even had time to warm up. But
boy, Hudson with a nice look to Albert.
Yeah, they're playing well, the Titusville Rockets. It's some good left wing play now for the Panthers, but another interception by Anderson, Tandon Anderson that time. Long throw looking for Brandt. But calm defense there. Not so calmly kicked out of play. Lincoln Kerr seems to be linking up anything that Saegertown are doing at the moment. Strong left wing run into the Titusville penalty area. Strong defense as well from the Titusville defense. Jake Hopman doing his rock-like impression. Well, referee must not have liked Jake's rock-like impression because it's a free kick to the Saegertown Panthers. Being on the far side. Ball comes in the middle. That's a nice centre. Nobody from Saegertown leaping up to meet it. Played is what is often termed the corridor of uncertainty.
There you go.
Because the goalkeeper, the ball's coming in at such an angle that the goalkeeper is really not sure whether to come for the ball or not, you know, and stay on his line. Or her line, as the case may be these days. Titusville Rockets playing head tennis. But Kerr's through, Kerr shoots. Didn't quite have the accuracy. But competently dealt with by Thompson, who sets up another Titusville attack. That's a great ball from Wagner through to Stover. Stover shoots, Stover scores again! Wow! These Rocket players are really finding each other this evening. They're putting on a clinic in offense. Third goal that Wagner's been involved in. He spotted Stover going through the Saegertown defense on the left-hand side. He absolutely threaded a ball through a needle into the path of Aiden, and Aiden ran on, gave the goalkeeper the eyes, and shot into the left-hand corner of the net. And we've got the same pattern again. But this time, it was Nick Triola who came to cover for the Panthers. But that was an identical move there from Wagner to Stover that the third goal came about, Luke. I'm not going to have a voice left at the end of this half if this carries on. Wagner with a tackle. Holland Freitas now is on. Break on now, but Jake does a Jake, snuffs out the danger. That wasn't a full-on Jake, you know, it wasn't a full power in that clearance. Ben Thompson goes down after making a clearance. I mentioned Ian Cartney before. Ben, on the other wing, is also quietly efficient about going about his defensive duties.
Tell you what's been fascinating over the years with the Saegertown team. We mentioned a couple schools from Pencrest are represented here. Maplewood's one of them, and Gary, you know, those kids, a lot of them live just outside of Titusville, but are in the Pencrest school district.
Yeah.
So it's been interesting to see them meet up here at the high school level and play against each other. And they're great kids. So yeah, the Titusville kids know these guys, and it's kind of nice to see. Yeah, it is. And as you mentioned before, some of the Saegertown kids have played through the Titusville recreation soccer program. Simprutcha won. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, Austin. Corner comes across, and corner goes across. Well, Zimprich is one. Taylor Rankin is another one. I believe Taylor graduated a couple years ago. And then, Gary, you get into all the spring travel leagues, and some of these guys play with each other. They interact a lot, yeah. Hudson Freitas trying to make headway down the right wing. Trying to make the ball in field. Passes it into his brother Holland. I tell you what, those two have been fun to watch together.
Certainly have. Nice ball inside from Anthony, but ball comes back again. Nice through ball then from Dominic Fonzo, who is on the field now. Younger brother of Danica Fonzo, who has been performing so splendidly in the Titusville High School goalkeeping department.
For the Lady Rockets,
yeah. Lady Rockets, yeah.
That's a nice throw in.
Oh, thought Fonzo was going to shoot it.
He's trying to get it settled first.
Yeah, I think so. Well, he's getting unsettled by some strong tackling from the left side of that Saegertown Panther defense. Freitas with a shot. He wants a goal. Hey, if Wagner and Stover are scoring, I want one as well. But game stopped.
Well, going back to Hudson and Holland for a second, there's been a couple times this year that I've smiled because there's only certain things, like two brothers are going to know, and they know each other very well. So I'm reminded of when Sam and Nolan played. So it's kind of neat to look out there and see Hudson and Holland have passes to each other or have something that they know they can anticipate the other one doing.
Yeah, and Hudson berate Holland when he doesn't pick the ball up properly. Yeah, I noticed that in a game or two as well. Big brother privileges.
Yeah, Sam still does that.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. But, I mean, it just goes to make the point that Titusville and indeed other towns around, very good family atmospheres. Here's a break on now for Saegertown. A little trip by Triola. Kind of stood on his own foot there and put his balance off. So he couldn't get the shot off as quickly as he would like, and he hits it wide. But promising there from the Saegertown Panthers, trying to get their way back into this game. Actually, I think that was Simprich with the shot. It's a high one, nicely controlled by Stover, passes the ball inside to Fonzo. But Grant takes the ball away. Grant Anthony. But Andrew Donaldson with the throw now. Ben Thompson comes off. Back on comes Tandin Anderson. Simprich wins the throw. To be taken by Logan Kerr. Actually, no, it went the other way. Ball thrown by Hudson up to Dominic. He's beaten out, though. Albert Brandt makes the interception. A shot from Freitas. It worried the goalkeeper. Nowhere near as powerful as the one he scored from a week or so ago, but it certainly worried goalkeeper Gavin Scott. Gavin dealt with it competently. Kerr sends the ball up to the middle, but cut out by Jake Hopman, who does a real Jake to knock the ball out of play. I think we discussed the last game. We spoke about Jake's number 1 to number 10 duty is to defend at all costs. And he does it very well.
Yes. A couple of games ago, was it he was going after the ball when I think Joe had called it in goal, and he about took Joe out. He was determined to get it. But halfway through this first half.
Yeah, Rockets 3, Panthers 0. But Panthers trying to make headway now. But Jake with another clearance. Comes off the backside of a Panther player. Some bruises on the buttocks tonight, I'll tell you. Well, Wagner comes back in. And Albert Brandt takes a break. Panthers' heads have not gone down, Luke. They're fighting for this game.
Should check in with Adam and Cullen. Is this weather a little bit better than what we had Monday night?
I'll let you know at the end of the game we get some rain, Luke, I think. We'll see.
Well, a little cooler, and the sun's not right in our eyes.
It's always good. Andrew Donaldson with a throw. Looks for Aiden Stover down the wing. Aiden keeps the ball in, plays it inside to Holland Freitas, passes it on to Hudson. Hudson tries to play a angle ball for Wagner. Wagner finally picks it up from Fonzo. Tries a shot from a very tight angle and well held by Gavin Scott. Ball bouncing around a little. Picked up by Kerr, but back it comes towards the Saegertown end. Stover plays the ball inside to Freitas. Freitas trying to find Freitas.
I've been impressed with Hudson tonight. Really doing a good job keeping his eyes down the field, moving the ball, good passes.
Well, I mentioned that, if you remember, before the game, he's got this really upright running style, and he seems to know, where everybody is on the field, and he's using that ability to the utmost this evening, as you just pointed out, Luke.
I only listen to you during the game, pregame and postgame.
Most people don't bother listening to me at all, Luke, so I'm grateful for the attention.
Good.
Look at this run. Look at this run. Rio barrels into the goal, hit the post.
Wow.
Fonzo hit the post. After a fantastic run from the Energizer Bunny, Nolan Rio. Well, after hitting the post, Dominic takes a break. Albert comes back on.
Wow. Just a couple inches.
Yeah, you get a smile on Dominic's face there. A little shake of the head. Oh, if only, if only. Saegertown are not out of this game. I mean, Here's Stover. What a great volley. Aiden saw that all the way. Basically got the meat on it, but sailed straight into the chest of Scott in Saegertown goal. I mean, when you're hit by 2 goals in 5 minutes, followed by a third about 10 minutes later, that can be a demoralising experience. But these Panther players are not demoralised. They're giving it their all at the moment. And there's a race on. It's Devin Thompson. Thompson plays the ball across. Looking for his fellow forward there, but great anticipation there by Joe Herman, who kind of anticipated the flight of the cross that was coming and picked it up with ease.
It's good ball control out there by Wagner.
He's just phenomenal, isn't he, this evening? I mean, I mentioned the axes of, Freitas, Stover, and ably supported by Wagner, and we're seeing that in all its glory this evening. We really are. There's an example of it. Aiden shoots. Oh, another good save. Strong shot, strong left foot shot by Stover, and pushed away to his right by Gavin Scott.
That was a strong kick, too.
That was a good save. There's Albert dancing through, showing his ballet steps. Unfortunately, he stepped out of bounds. When you mentioned the other three seniors, I'd tell you, this is Albert's best game that I've seen him play. Freitas trying to go through, but good defending again by Simprich this time. Well, actually, it was Logan Kerr. All these white shirts look the same to me. Corner for the Rockets. In it comes. That's a great corner. Bounced near the end of the 6-yard box, but Titusville head got on the ball but couldn't direct it towards goal. On comes Troy Reynolds. Taking a breather is 19. That's Coley. Anthony shepherding the ball out of play. Goal kick for the Panthers. Well, little brother gives way to big brother as the Donaldsons swap places. Well, we've not had a goal for 10 minutes, Luke. What's wrong?
Well, the game's settling down just a little bit. I say that, but the Rockets have been on the attack.
Yeah, they put in some good moves, and since they changed goalkeepers, Scott has been performing very brightly. But Wagner wants another one. Scott saves again. Well, Wagner's got the lion's mane and he's got the lion's hunger for more meat tonight. Sends another shot in from a tight angle, which was well saved by Scott. Max Chatham comes on. Good kid, Max. And Holland Freitas goes off. Colin picks up the ball, takes it to the outside, crosses into the middle, looking for Aiden Stover, but that's over Aiden. Albert chases and can only push the ball out of play for a throw-in to the Panthers. Oh, excuse me. I'm not bored. Just an old man being tired. It's past his bedtime. It's getting dark, Luke, you know. What a great header there by Camden. Part of the Wolfpack in action there. Sorry, it was Tandy, not Camden. Sounds the same.
Hey, these kids get upset when they don't hear you call their name or pronounce it right. So
they get upset an awful lot then. Beautiful cross-field ball, releasing Aiden Stover once more. Great defending, but Aiden held him off. He got a push. He got a slight push in the back, a nudge to try and put him off. Aiden held his composure. Fired the ball into the far corner, and that's his hat-trick, a first-half hat-trick. And Stover and Wagner try and injure themselves by jumping into themselves several times in celebration. That's the fourth goal of the half, and that sent the band off playing. But if I was, Aiden Stover keeps finding himself in so much room on this left-hand side. And both Wagner and Freitas have been finding him time and time again, setting up goals. I think that's his 6th goal-scoring opportunity, out of which he's scored 3. So 50%, that's a pretty good ratio, even if we're talking baseball.
Well, and again, Gary, there's 50 minutes left in this. So, I mean, there is a lot of time. And Saegertown is a good team. And these guys, last time they matched up, it was tight. Double overtime, ended in a tie. So we've done games where Titusville's up 4-0 and
I remember that was against Northeast, wasn't it?
Northeast or Eisenhower, yeah.
And we were up 4-0, ended up 4-4, and Northeast had a chance to score right at the end. I remember that. But, Hudson caught offside.
Well, and the other thing you hope to see is that momentum carry on here in the second half. They're going to get a breather here in 9.5 minutes. So you hope that they can maintain that excitement and come out in the second half with the same enthusiasm.
I mentioned it about Colin, being hungry for more meat. I think it's the same for this whole Titusville team. In a contest, I think one of the sayings is, once you've got your foot on your opponent's neck, don't let up. Because once you do let them up, it can come back to bite you. Jake sends a long ball looking for Colin Wagner. But Colin beaten to it that time.
Colin's down on the sideline. Get a shot of those balloons, Colin. Everybody worked hard on that. I don't know if you were down there stealing them, Colin, or not, but very nice. Good senior night so far, Gary.
Oh, it's been a terrific occasion. I think everybody's enjoying it except for the Saegertown coach and players at the moment, but they're still in this game. They're fighting for pride, and they're not letting up. They're not giving up. 14 Thompson, and Joe's not had much to do tonight, but again, you can see he's come right to the edge of his penalty area to make sure that any danger that might be brewing would be snuffed out at the start. Hudson tries to cross the ball, but it does come across. Looking for Max. Shot from Gavin Donaldson, and I think he was going for that top corner, and it was not far away at all. When Aiden scored 3 goals, and he comes off for number 3, Dominic Fonzo. And he's met by a delighted coach. Or I should say coach is.
Six seniors for the Rockets. Albert Brandt, Gavin Donaldson, Hudson Freitas, Nolan Rio, Aiden Stover, and Colin Wagner.
And dare I say, for all 6 of them, that this might be their best performance of the season so far. They're all playing at a very, very high standard, as are the rest of the Rockets.
Just shake it off, Hudson. Keep it up. Keep it up. Just keep applying pressure. You'll be fine. On the Saegertown side, Grant Anthony, Devin Thompson, and Patrick Cope, seniors.
Yeah, Grant's made some fine defensive plays so far. Cope's kind of waiting for the breakthrough, you know, playing forward. He's not had a lot of service so far.
Get up.
There was a Fonzo sandwich.
Get your hands down.
Yeah.
Get your hands down. Get up. Get up.
Okay, so Hudson's had a one-sighter. Do you think? Oh, it looks like Colin's decided to take this one on. I would say it's definitely in Wagner range. What about you, Luke?
Oh, yeah, he could be back at 35.
Yeah. Colin hits it, and someone's going to get a headache in the morning. But away come the Panthers, breaking. Colin makes the interception, passes across to Brandt. Nolan with the ball now. Nolan kind of dancing on the ball.
No, that's Donaldson out there.
That's Donaldson's. Oh, yeah, there's Nolan. Thank you for the correction. You probably know to recognize your own offspring, Luke, I would imagine. There's one person who's very recognizable, though, trying to get down the wing. That's Colin Wagner. Well, Holland Freitas is coming on. And Albert, with that very fine-looking top knot, takes a breather. I think Coach Tynan is a very happy man at the moment. Well, Colin tried the spectacular, and for once it didn't come off. Nice play, Max. Colin trying to shove his way through there.
Yeah, a little too much traffic in there.
Too many traffic cops in the way.
Well, you mentioned Coach Timon being happy. I mean, it's been a rough couple weeks for the Rockets.
Yeah, well, it's always nice to come back with a performance that delights the coach. Excellent defending there by Jake. Hotman just shadowed, I think it was Thompson there, and kept his eye on the ball. And as soon as he saw a little bit of daylight between Thompson's boot and the ball, he made his play and intercepted. Good tackle that, Jake. Gavin Donaldson. Oof.
Ooh.
And a winded one there. Logan takes one in the chest. Colin looking at his options. Colin still looking for his options. Passes the ball to Cherry. Cherry making some good headway, but excellent tackle.
Yeah, and I do apologize. That was Cherry, not Donaldson. Back when you said it was Nolan. So.
You said we both made a mistake. Oh, that was nearly a no-goal. Gavin Scott lies there for a second, gratefully holding the ball to his chest. Well, a couple of people falling on the floor at the moment. Neat footwork from Colin. Plays it to Holland, but Holland loses out that time. Here comes Jake with a trademark clearance. Good on you, Jake. I like no-nonsense defending. Tell you what, Titusville might be 4-0 up, and through some really good slick passing moves in which they managed to find, particularly Stover, in quite a bit of space. But when a ball has been taken up to this Saegertown defense, they've been quite sound.
Yeah, they have. And that's why you can't go into the half and go to sleep and come out and just think you've won this thing.
It's a cross. It's a chance. Oh, snatched at it. Oh, Logan. I think it's. Is that Logan or Lincoln? Number 11. Lincoln. He had time to control the ball, and he said snatched at it, and after he'd. Actually, no, that's Cope. I do apologize. Yeah. Getting a bit dark in here. We'll have the light on in the second half. Yeah, the ball came across to Patrick Cope. Patrick did have time to stop the ball, control it, and pick his spot maybe, but he tried a first-time effort, and it was dealt with by Joe Herman with no fuss. Well, Patrick held his hand in his hands there, knowing that was a good chance to get on the scoreboard for the Panthers.
All right. It's the half, and the Rockets are up 4-0. Back after this.
Hey, Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas.
No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great. Because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
A broken furnace can freeze a family on the go. Stay on schedule with furnace maintenance before the snow flies. Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning has nearly 40 years of HVAC experience. Our home comfort engineers maintain, troubleshoot, and repair nearly all systems at an outstanding value. With just a few clicks, our state-of-the-art software schedules arrival time, finish time, and provides fast, easy paperless billing. Visit VanderhoofHeatingandAir.com or call 814-671-3226. With Vanderhoof, seasons change, but not your comfort.
When we say don't trust your internet to just anyone, we mean it. At Armstrong, our network is monitored 24/7 by multiple highly trained engineers, not just a single person. What else? If you ever have a problem, all service visits are free. That's right, we come to your home to fix things, unlike those other guys. Armstrong, unmatched employees, unmatched technology, unmatched fiber network.
ProThreads Print Shop is the area's premier screen printing and embroidery company. Locally owned, ProThreads prides themselves in specializing in school and travel sportswear and fan gear, as well as business and corporate apparel. Get your team mascot or company logo screen printed, embroidered, or engraved on just about anything. Check out our designs on Facebook or online at ProThreadsPrintShop.com. For superior service with personalized attention, talk to the pros at ProThreads Print Shop.
And welcome to the Larry's Auto Service, Warner's Bakery halftime show. Here at Carter Field, the Rockets lead the Panthers 4-0. Well, Gary, your thoughts on this first half of play?
Well, I think if you're a Titusville Rockets fan, you are enjoying this immensely. I think this is the best team game I've witnessed from the Titusville Rockets this year, and that includes some of their big victories that they've had. The interplay between the players has been fantastic. They're finding space all over that forward line. Particularly Aiden Stover, who's been taking up some magnificent positions, and he's been found time and time again by both Freitas and Wagner and some of the other players. Albert Brandt has just had a wonderful first half, I thought. Couple of really mazy dancing runs he had in that first half. Rio is a bundle of energy. Jake Hopman is absolutely sound at the back, both fullbacks. Thompson and Cartney are playing well. Anderson, the McDonald's. It's it's a pure team performance. And Joe Herman, whenever he's been troubled in goal, he's just used his experience now. He's been in goal now for 3 years. Still not a senior, of course. So, noticing when danger's arising and nipping it in the bud straight away. Listening to the Titusville Rocket Band now, and I have to say, it's what a start we had. Remember the first goal where we had Colin Wagner, who I thought, was battling away with the fullback deep near the corner flag, came away with the ball, made inroads into the Panther goal box, played a perfect angle ball to Aiden Stover, just hammered it inside the post for a goal within the first half minute, and that really did set the tone. Wagner himself actually scored about 5 minutes later. I have to admit, I'm going to have a look at it again. I thought Colin might have got away with one with a little bit of a push, but referee didn't agree, and the guys who are in charge, and he literally just passed the ball into the net, just inside the goalkeeper and the post. And then we had a tremendous break goal by Aiden. Aiden went through another couple of times and forced some really good saves, I thought, and ended up with another goal passed by Wagner on the left-hand side, which he finished with a plum. Not a plum, a plum.
There you go. Exciting first half. Looking forward to the second half. Rockets up 4-0. Back after this as we wrap up the Larry's Auto Service Warner's Bakery halftime show.
Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is committed to providing our customers with exceptional service while offering quality rental equipment. Poppy's is now an authorized steel dealer with everything you need to have for sawing and cutting or mowing to digging. And of course, Poppy's has tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, barbecues, and more for your next wedding or get-together. Need firewood or propane? No problem. Whether you're in construction or a weekend warrior, reach out to Poppy's about your next project. Poppy's Place on the Tenesta Road in Pleasantville. Since 1965, the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home has been dedicated to serving Titusville and surrounding communities. Mr. Garrett believed in tradition and commitment to excellence, standards that are still held to this day. He also believed in community and making Titusville the best place to live, work, and play. When you need us, we will be there for you, providing a dignified service at fair prices. This has been our foundation for 55 years. The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, 303 North Washington Street, Titusville. Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Keeping your kids healthy is the first step to protecting their dreams. When you keep them safe, there's no limit to how far they can go. Nothing is out of reach. No mission? Impossible. Give your son or daughter a better chance to see their dreams come true. Give them the HPV vaccine at age 11 or 12 to prevent HPV cancers later in life.
It takes teamwork and commitment in order to succeed. Just like all our local area high school athletes are doing this fall, we offer the same teamwork and commitment to all your vehicle sales, service, and parts needs at Donovan & Bauer Auto Group in Titusville. At Donovan & Bauer, you can see your favorite Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, Ram, Jeep, and pre-owned vehicles all in one lot. We at Donovan & Bauer wish good luck to all our local area athletes this fall. When you have the time, we invite you to find new roads and visit us on Route 8 North in Titusville or shop online at donovanbauer.com and donovanbauerautogroup.com.
Yeah, just moments away from starting the second half here at Carter Field. Senior night, our coverage of Rocket Sports made possible by these great sponsors. By Oil Creek Plastics. By Titusville Area Hospital. By Interstate Pipe and Supply. By State Farm Insurance. by Poppies, by the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, by Donovan and Bauer Auto Group, by the Barking Lot, by the University of Pittsburgh Titusville Education and Training Hub, by Armstrong, by Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning, by the Crawford Health Improvement Coalition, by ProThreads Print Shop, by Marsh Home Center, by the Titusville Mill, by Kreiner Real Estate, by Warner's Bakery, by Goodwill, by Larry's Auto Service, by Corky's Pizza, and by the Titusville Beverage. Well, it's a good one here at Carter Field. Rockets are up 4-0 as we get ready to start the second half. And just a reminder, back tomorrow night for Week 7 of high school football. Now, here's the little asterisk that's going to go with it. The Rockets are at Maplewood, which is located in Townville, in the middle of nowhere. The reception is not all that great. We are going to do our best to stream the game live tomorrow night, but we may not be able to.
Nothing like getting your excuses in beforehand, Luke.
Yes. We will try to bring you the game tomorrow night. If not, we'll have it for you uploaded on Saturday. Gary, back to this great game.
Big news for the second half. Joe Herman has a glamorous-looking shirt on. The reason being is Albert Brandt is now going in goal, and Joe is going to be playing number 15 in the outfield. We got Joe a jazzy shirt at last. Now we just got to get him a jazzy goalie shirt. Or should I say we've got to get Albert a jazzy goalie shirt now. There is Herman. Herman picks the ball up, but stopped in his tracks, but manages to get the ball out to the left wing. Yeah. Now we start this half in full floodlight mode, Luke. It's always a great atmosphere when the floodlights are on.
How many years do we do games down at the Ed Meyer Complex? Great facility.
Yeah.
However, it is so nice to hold Rocket soccer matches right here at Carter Field.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, since the turf, Gary, I don't think there's a night that this place is empty.
No, not at all. No, yeah. I mean, football, band, soccer. Probably even set up some volleyball nets if we wanted to. At a tennis court.
Hey, I think, speaking of volleyball, I think they're in action tonight at the launch pad. So.
Well, Albert Brandt is in action straight away. Dives on the ball. There's a dangerous-looking Panther attack was starting to develop. So Lincoln Kerr battling with Wagner. Nice ball, Lincoln. Good tackle. That's away go. Away goes Logan Kerr.
I don't know. I kind of thought his arm went up.
Yeah, it could be. A couple of things that maybe I would have called, but the referees have let go this evening. I don't think anything malicious. Yeah. Okay, Hudson's chasing this. Grant Anthony, though, tries to play it off him and manages to get away with it. Rio with a shot. Well, I think it was a shot, Nolan. Might have been a pass to the far side. Either way, it's Panther ball. Oh, nice play out of defence there by the Panthers. Herman picks it up in midfield. And Christian Muckenhaupt on now, left wing. Christian's a sophomore. Lincoln tries to play the ball through. Can't find his way past Cartney. Well, Joe leaps for the ball, and instead of picking it up with his hands, he heads it on. Boy's got a brain. He remembers he's not in goal. Wagner now plays a lovely through ball for Stover to chase. Stover wins the chase. Stover scores! And then they try and break each other's ribs. It's that signature move in this game once again. I mean, Wagner's just picking passes, with such accuracy and such pace that Stover's just running onto them, has the ball in front of his feet, and all he has to do is win a foot race, keep his composure, and slot the ball in, which he's repeated that trick again. Wow, 4 goals for Aiden, and I think that's 5 assists for Colin. Hudson Freighters has got to be mustering up some green jealousy at the moment. When am I going to get my goal?
I know he's trying.
It'll come, Hudson. It'll come. No, Hudson's having a fine game, as I mentioned at halftime, as are all these Rocket players. Corner now on his near side. Heading out. I mean, the Rocket team is like an orchestra tonight, and Wagner's definitely been lead conductor.
Hey, I'm glad you brought that up. The band is here tonight, and we didn't get a chance to spotlight them, which we try to do every football game. They will be at Maplewood tomorrow, but they will not be performing at halftime or afterwards. And the weather's going to be miserable anyways. But the band has sounded fantastic. If you haven't heard the band yet, check out any of our other football games. Watch their halftime performance or post-game performance. They've been spectacular. So
there goes Hudson. He's been spectacular as well. Doesn't quite get the angle on that cross that time from the right wing.
Lloyd Coates said they had a volleyball match at Nebraska's Memorial Stadium, over 90,000 in attendance.
Wow.
Not bad, Lloyd.
Not bad. Yeah.
Scott Salvo gave me the official attendance here tonight, and it's 93,000. So
wow. So this young lad, Muckinghop, since he come on, he's trying to do some enterprising wing play. Speaking of enterprising wing play, there goes Herman. Herman cuts in, and Herman goes down, no foul. Joe kind of lost his balance there a little bit there when he turned. But wins his side of corner.
Determination?
Determination, absolutely.
He wanted that.
Yeah. Joe's run long distance. You've got to have determination to run long distance. And also, of course, he's a swimmer, a very highly skilled swimmer.
Yeah. Can you explain something to me?
Probably not, but I'll try.
Some of the grandkids have gone through the swim program, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
My grandson Mikhail's been through the swim program.
Yeah, great kid. Oh, I love him.
Yeah, I think
I get to coach him in soccer this fall, which is great.
Oh, Kiernan.
Kiernan.
Yeah.
I thought you said Kiernan.
No, I said Mikhail.
Oh, Mikhail did. Yes.
Mikhail went through the swim program.
Yes, okay.
Kiernan's going through, and so yeah, he was so proud to get new goalkeeper gloves. I can't tell you.
Yeah, he came right up to me. Well, anyways, so the swimming. What I don't understand is they're all swimmers, right?
Yeah.
Why do they have to have lifeguards?
I don't know. Insurance liability, I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Joe's a good swimmer, which he probably knows how to leap like a salmon. Ba-toom. Tip you waitress, I'm here all week.
We should probably just end now.
Jake is lining one up. Takes a good run. Launches a low one. That's going to come back to him. Anderson puts in. Ooh. There was a chance on there, maybe. Oh, nice header.
That was on target.
It was on target, and nice save. A difficult angle for the goalkeeper there. Good leap. Speaking of salmon, that was a good leap by Hudson. Rio now making ground. Rio still making ground. Fighting with the ball with Christian. Like I said, I've been very impressed with that number 2 for the Panthers.
Nolan just needed a little more leg in there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a push. Can't push.
Yeah. Again, as I thought Joe leaned a little bit too far, but referee let it go. Different refereeing teams have different interpretations of the rules, don't they? You know?
Well, it depends on where they're positioned too and what they see.
Yeah.
So we have a different viewpoint.
There's a shot coming in. Plucked out of the air. Holland Freitas trying to get on the score sheet now. Rio and Patrick Cope going at it. That's going to sail out of play. Yeah, Logan got too much on that ball. Caleb Cherry comes on. Joe Herman takes a break. Ten minutes gone. Titusville 5, Saegertown 0.
We got to figure out how to do like bobblehead night here, Adam. Maybe we get to like Gary Barnes bobblehead dolls we can hand out.
It's better than an airhead, I suppose.
I don't know what you
airhead,
would do.
Gary Barnes. Yeah. We can't sell them, so we're going to give them away.
Yeah.
Anybody doing a Chinese auction recently? Nice play by Devin Thompson. You know, they're trying to put some nice passing moves together at the Panthers, you know. Oof. Scott taking no chances. Here come the Panthers on a break. Got 3 against 2, but Herman gets in the way.
So is Jake.
Herman's still in the way. Hotman's in the way. I'll get me Hermans and Hotmans mixing up again. Why don't you just call them Smith and Jones, you know? Fonzo coming on. Andrew Donaldson coming on. Nolan Rio coming off. Even when Nolan's coming off the field, he looks as though he's in a hurry. And Aiden Stover. Aiden's not done much tonight, has he? Comes off.
He'll look back at this and be very
disappointed. 1 goal, 2 goals, 3 goals, 4 goals. What has Aiden Stover done for this team? I ask you.
That's a Monty Python bit. What have the Romans done for us? Roads?
Roads, aqueducts, hygiene. The Panthers now in an attacking position with a long throw coming up. Well, actually, it was a short throw coming up. And they might have been better with a long throw. Only get another chance on the other side of the field now. Fonzo picks the ball up, looking for Cherry down the wing. Plays the ball to Cherry, but that's too much Cherry on that one.
Yeah, just a little too much.
Well, after recent disappointments, Luke, I think the Titusville boys are going to be really enjoying this one. That's a nice ball played into areas by Hudson. And Scott again comes to the rescue. Hudson looking for Donaldson on that far side.
Stay with it.
Wow, good tackle by Anthony, but Freitas still comes away with the ball.
Yes.
It's hooked over to Cherry. Cherry controls it on the right-hand side of the penalty area. Plays the ball in. Oh, a swing and a miss from Dominic. Oof.
Now, there it is.
I thought he was going to get away with that one then. I mean, that's about as blatant as shoving the back as you can see from Logan Keir on Wagner. And he ran about 10 yards before the referee blew the whistle there. So I think the referee said, shall I let that one go? Shall I not? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, okay, I'll blow the whistle. Now, is this in Wagner's shooting range, Luke?
I think it is, but
we'll find out. Collins taking a big run. Yep, it's definitely in his shooting range, but a little bit more angle to the right next time.
Yeah.
One of the Panthers tying the shoelace. That's one thing about the rec league I'm complaining about. I'm telling the parents that too many kids are wearing Crocs the whole time. They can't fasten the soccer boots anymore properly.
I'll put that on the list.
Herman and Chatham about to re-enter the fray. Give me a cheery wave. Thank you, Max. I'll say nice things about you when you're on the field, I promise. Don't know about Joe, though. And Patrick Cope and Johan Coley come on for the Panthers. We talk about determination with Joe Herman a little earlier. Max Chatham is he's one pocket dynamo, let me tell you. Got a really good shot on him as well. You know, we get a chance to see that.
Well, it's a good game when a lot of names are getting mentioned, Gary.
Yeah, well, that's true. There are a lot of names being mentioned.
Oh, Souvenir. Your daughter, did you see that?
I didn't know.
She dodged it. Why didn't she catch it?
Well, she wasn't a goalkeeper.
Oh, okay.
She just used to go around kicking people a lot.
Good shot, Cullen. Yeah, there she is. We got it covered.
Well, Hudson decided, I'm going to put my boot through this one and see where it lands. And, you know.
Or maybe she knows not to use her hands.
Yeah. Maybe he was just congratulating the band and saying, here, have a ball.
Yeah. I mean, is it a little much that we're replaying this?
Trey Reynolds coming on the field now. Troy Reynolds, sorry. Troy made some good tackles in that first half, thwarted a couple of goal-scoring opportunities.
There's the dodge. They'll be marked forever, Gary.
Yeah. Well, Hudson waiting for the referee's permission to take the kick. Referee's not happy with the position the kick's in. He's pointing. Hudson crosses the ball. That's a nice low cross into the 6-yard box. That was a very dangerous cross, but Titusville couldn't get a boot on it. I tell you what, that was a boot on it, wasn't it? Looking hopped on, and Kia on. Off goes Dane Shearer and Chris White. Herman says, leave the ball to me to Freitas, and I'll pass it to you, which he does, but a break on now for the Panthers. Still a break on for the Panthers. Strong running there down that right wing by, I think it was Nick Triola.
Boys will be back in action Saturday on the road, taking on the Corey Beavers.
Well, if you just take the first half out of it, which ended 4-0 from the Rockets, I think brave goalkeeping, diving at the feet of an on-rushing attacker. Tell you what, Gavin Scott, he's had quite a game in the Panther goal. He's made some absolute spectacular saves so far. Herman plays the ball out wide to Anderson, tries to find Donaldson, but goes out of play. Like I was saying, Luke, I don't know that the Panthers can be that unhappy with their display in the second half. Down to that signature Wagner-Stover move goal. But apart from that, they've kept Titusville pretty quiet in front of goal, I think. And they've tried to launch a few counter-attacks of their own. Titusville defense is stood really firm, but there's an enterprising ball, but offside. It's a nice through ball to Cope, but Patrick is straight offside. Set up by Lincoln Keir, who's I've been impressed with tonight. I really have. You know, you can see what Saegertown are trying to do as a team. That's offside again, Patrick. I actually thought the referee was going to let that go then. Bit of a late-ish whistle. Max and Dominic waiting for the ball. Comes through to Cherry. Cherry's racing it, but out comes Scott. Again, demonstrating excellent goalkeeping instincts. And having praised Gavin, he then goes and slices the ball.
That was good work over there on the sideline.
I'm enjoying this game, Luke. I mean, obviously from a Titusville fan point of view, it's great that the display we're seeing, but Panthers soccer has been, what's the song? It's been pretty good for the state they're in.
Well, it's always been a great matchup between these two schools. Always played tough.
Yeah.
Again, they were at Titusville's at Saegertown a couple weeks ago, Gary, and ended in double overtime with a tie.
Kier beats Thompson, but he doesn't beat Cartney.
Ooh.
Oh! And that was headed on by Fonzo, who then headed the chest of the Saegertown defender. And, Dominic looks a little bit dazed there, but he's come to life as the ball comes towards him. That often happens with players, doesn't it? I'm hurt. Oh, there's the ball.
But that goes back to a conversation we had a couple weeks ago. That's why if you go to the ground, you get back up.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And they do want to check them just to be sure.
Yeah, well, they should do as well. You know, anything to do with the head. Well, Holland was about to come off, but what do they call it? Concussion protocol. And Dominic is leaving the field instead. When you get a jar to the head like that and your head comes back a little bit, you think you're okay for about 30 seconds or so. You know what I mean, Luke? And then you think, oh, I feel a little lightheaded. Herman trying to show his dribbling skills there. As was Thompson. But away comes Kerr. Kerr's got Cope to his outside. Kerr tries a tremendous shot, actually. Lincoln decided, okay, this is worth a go. Made space for himself down the middle and let fly. Unfortunately for Lincoln, it was rising all the way. Had he been a little lower, I think that might have troubled Albert Brandt. But good play there from Lincoln Kerr. Again, I was saying I've been impressed with in this game. Cope now battling away for the ball. Patrick only succeeds in hitting it out of play. Ben Thompson picks the ball up.
We said this about Titusville a couple weeks ago when they lost to Franklin, because it was sort of the same thing, except Titusville's on the other side.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, if you're Saegertown, don't worry about the 5 up on the board.
Yeah, just get a 1.
Just start with 1.
Yeah, start with 1.
Get back to the game, you know. Good passing, spreading the field.
And they are well spread out. You know, they got a good formation about them. Grant Anthony knocks the ball out. Grant's been impressive tonight. He's made some good tackles in that defense for the Panthers. Caleb Cherry, nice ball into Holland. But picked up by Lincoln. Lincoln tries a long crossfield ball to Chris White, but to no avail. But they get a throw. High ball. Well, is Lincoln going to have another go? He might, you know. Nice pass inside. Devin Thompson battling away with Lincoln Kerr there. Ball comes across to Patrick Cope on the left-hand side. Promising attack this. Oof. And
now Joe's used to doing that.
I couldn't say. Joe is used to doing that, but usually he's got the other jersey on.
Yeah.
Kerr, long ball out to the far side. I think it was a bit of a tired ball out there from Lincoln. I think he was caught in two minds of whether to shoot or pass, and in the end did neither really. And tries to send a long ball, nicely controlled by Anthony. And jakes it. It's jaked, that ball. Max gets the ball. Oh, turns. Anthony takes it off him, but Herman takes it off Anthony. Herman plays a nice through ball, but it's cut out by Christian Muckenhapt. I tell you, Chris is a nice, tidy player. I like him. Donaldson on the left. Is he going to get the ball across? He does, but Scott again to the rescue of the Saegertown Panthers. He's having a fine game, he's Gavin. Christian now. What's he going to do with the ball? Well, he's going to give it to Cartney. Cartney to Cherry. Caleb takes his eye off the ball and it runs between his legs. Happens to us all, Caleb. Don't worry about it. Ian Cartney plays the ball up to Holland Freitas. Holland neds the ball onto Cherry, but Cherry trying to force his way through, but great defending by Nick Triola there, who really kind of hustled Caleb out of being able to put in a shooting chance. Again, like I say, Luke, I mean, see some fine defensive performances from some of these Panther players. Thompson trying to bring the ball in for the Panthers on the far side, but at least they get a throw. We're down to 10 minutes to play. Titusville 5, Saegertown 0. Speaking of 5, Austin Simpruk comes on. Chris White goes off. Herman intercepts. Cherry picks the ball up. Caleb's been all over the place these last 10 minutes. Thompson picks the ball up, but runs into a brick wall of Anthony, who plays a nice inside ball to Logan Keir. Tries to release Simprich. Can't speak tonight, Luke. Down the right wing, but can't. And with a mass substitution from the Titusville Rockets, I think all the seniors are back on. I think.
Yeah.
9 minutes to play.
That was a nice throw-in.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Got some zip to it. Look at
there's
that.
another zipper. Wagner deep in Panther territory, crosses the ball over to Hudson, and there was a big chance. There was a big chance. Hudson got in front of the defense. Beautiful ball played across by Colin, And unfortunately for Hudson, he steers it the wrong side of the post. But there was a link up with the Titusville seniors once more being demonstrated immediately after they come onto the field.
Well, I think you're going to see a lot of passes to Hudson here.
Nolan turns. Well, there's a pass to Hudson from Nolan. To Anthony sticking to his task gamefully. Ian Cartney moving up the field now.
So is Robert Cartney, his dad.
Yeah.
Ball boy on this side and assistant coach. Oh.
Another swing and a miss. But corner kick to the Titusville Rockets. Seeking to add to this 5-goal lead. Nice ball. Oh, I thought that Scott was going to catch that, but instead just bounces harmlessly out of the way. Wagner sets up a shooting opportunity, and that's a three-pointer. Well, Stover and Wagner were basically sort of battering their way through that Saegertown defense. The ball broke to the right. Colin was on it, hit the shot first time, but sails over the bar. Well, here he comes again. Beaten out now by 3 Panther defenders. Well, Dominic Fonzo is back on the field, so that is good to see. Well, Jake back to Albert, is he? Or Jake turning? No, Jake turns and clears the ball, but only as far as Dane Shearer. Trent Adams now on the field for the Rockets. And fellow number 24, Troy Reynolds, is on the field for the Panthers. Off comes Dane. And off comes Johan. Oh, actually, on comes Johan. What am I talking about? What am I talking about, Luke? Does anybody know? Answers on a postcard, please. Five minutes of this senior game remaining. 5 minutes and 5 goals to the Rockets with none so far to the Panthers, but there's time yet. Yeah. Cope, Kerr and Coley with a nice little triangle passing move there. Nice turn by Lincoln. Setting herself up for a shot. Good shot. And Albert read it all the way. Well, that was a good shot, Luke, and good anticipation about where the shot was going to go from Albert.
Well, if you're Saegertown, this is what you want to see. You don't want to see anybody giving up. You want them playing hard to the very end.
And that is definitely what we're seeing, Luke. I mean, that's got to be heartening for Coach Watson. That you know, there's no give up in this team. They're trying to force the issue these last few minutes, that's for sure. A little long throw. Hudson turns, gets past Grant Anthony, but nice recovery play there from my man of the match for Saegertown, Logan Kerr. Lincoln Kerr, getting my Kerrs mixed up. I'm sure Logan won't mind being called man of the match. Hudson, nice through ball to Colin. Colin chops back, then chops on the outside, gets a shot in, but well marshalled by man of the match for Saegertown, Lincoln Kerr. Who's been 1 minute he's having a shot at one end, and the next minute he's denying a goal scoring opportunity for Titusville at the other. So that shows you what kind of commitment that player has put in this evening, Luke. Shot from Colin, a missed shot from Colin. Is Nolan going to get a shot in? No, Gavin does. Colin does. Gavin Scott collects. Well, mini bombardment there from the Titusville Rocket offense. Didn't really breach the Saegertown trenches. Hudson Freitas plays a nice angled ball through to Stover. Stover going to get number 5. Plays it to Freitas. Hudson doesn't quite get hold of the shot. But my team sheet flies away in the wind. But I think you're right, Luke. I think they're definitely trying to get Hudson a goal.
Yeah, you're not going to see a shot for, I mean, unless it's right there.
Right open, yeah. Hudson, though, with a nice cross looking for a Titusville goal. And he really set one up for, I think it was Donaldson. Hard to tell in that dark corner. No, it was actually Aiden, wasn't it, in the far corner? You know, Aiden just didn't kind of wrap his foot around the ball in that far post for what would have been his 5th goal. That was a great ball there from Ian Cartney. Fooled every defender and every attacker. 45-degree ball across the Panther penalty area. And we've got under a minute to go. And what's been a glorious evening's entertainment all round. The senior presentation, the band's been here. Titusville have put on a super display of attacking soccer, and Saegertown have put on a display of enterprising dogginess. As we come to the closing seconds of this game. Kerr and Wagner are still battling away right to the end. Throwing from Colin, is there going to be one last shot? Over it comes! And that was aimed for Hudson Freitas, but Grant Anthony got in the way and foiled any chance of Hudson scoring a last-minute goal. And we leave this game, score Titusville Rockets 5, Saegertown Panthers 0.
We'll come back and wrap things up here from Carter Field right after this.
Some companies will tell you they have the best customer service.
No, I'm sorry. That's not a part of our policy. We can't really help you there.
Some companies will tell you they have the best technical support.
Yeah, let me just put you on with somebody from technical support right now. Please hold.
I don't need tech support. Technical support, how can I help you?
And some companies will tell you that your call is very important. Only Armstrong provides you with the customer service you deserve.
Would you love to exercise, but pain is holding you back? The aquatic therapy offered at Titusville Area Hospital Physical Therapy may benefit anyone suffering from joint pain, recovery from joint replacements, or other surgeries, fibromyalgia, osteoarthritis, muscle weakness, or other physical limitations. In the comfort of a heated pool and with private one-on-one sessions, the professionals at TAH Physical Therapy can help. Call today for more information. 827-0354.
A broken furnace can freeze a family on the go. Stay on schedule with furnace maintenance before the snow flies. Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning has nearly 40 years of HVAC experience. Our home comfort engineers maintain, troubleshoot, and repair nearly all systems at an outstanding value. With just a few clicks, our state-of-the-art software schedules arrival time, finish time, and provides fast, easy paperless billing. Visit VanderhoofHeatingandAir.com or call 814-671-3226. With Vanderhoof, seasons change, but not your comfort.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
The sounds of the marching band. It's the Corky's Pizza Pro Threads Print Shop post-game show here at Carter Field. The final, the Rockets over the Saegertown Panthers, 5-0. Gary, what a match here tonight.
If I had to sum that game up succinctly, it would be Wagner to Stover, goal, rinse and repeat. Wagner to Stover, goal, rinse and repeat. We had 2 wonderful senior games. We saw the girls, which I described as one of the hardest, most physical girls' high school game I've seen. And then we saw this wonderful attacking display from the Titusville Rockets, where about a week or so ago we were a little bit down on the Rockets for what we thought was a bit of a lethargic display, where we said they weren't really at the races. Well, I tell you what, they were all 100-meter sprint gold medal winners tonight. All of the seniors and all of their backup teammates. It was a wonderful attacking display of attacking soccer from the Titusville Rockets. Great incisive passing, wonderful defense. We saw Jake do his thing tonight. We saw Thompson and Cartney do their things tonight. We saw the Wolfpack do their things tonight. And but the Glory Boys really shone tonight. Freitas, Hudson, and Wagner really kind of opened this game up from the very beginning with a goal after only 30 seconds, when 2 following rapidly after. Titusville were in control really for the whole of the game, but it was an enterprising performance from a very game Saegertown Panther team who really stuck to their passing game and stuck to their principles, and I thought really put on a dogged display throughout.
Gary, it was a great night. We've had a couple years where senior night's been very special, and I think we can add that one to the list.
Absolutely. So. Another special evening.
Well, great call.
Thank you.
Great hanging out with you tonight. Yeah. And we have a couple more left this season, so I think in 2 weeks we'll be back.
Yeah. We're taking a week off. That's right.
Yeah, we're going to bring you volleyball next week, so looking forward to that. Well, for Gary Barnes, Adam Bodemer, Cullen Rio, I'm Luke Rio. Thanks so much for joining us. Just a reminder, Rocket football tomorrow night, Week 7, is at Maplewood. I don't know if we're going to be able to bring you the game tomorrow because of the internet connection issues.
Anticipated technical difficulties.
Yes. We hope to see you tomorrow night. If not, we'll have the game up over the weekend. So
you might just have to do the radio again, Luke.
Yeah. Now everybody's ready to see it. So, all right. Well, you saw that graphic a lot. Titusville goal as Titusville put 5 up on the board tonight. So, for our crew, thanks for joining us for Rocket Boys Soccer here tonight. 5-0 the final. Our coverage of Rocket Sports made possible by these great sponsors. By Oil Creek Plastics. By Titusville Area Hospital. By Interstate Pipe and Supply. By State Farm Insurance. By Poppies. By the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home. By Donovan and Bauer Auto Group. By the Barking Lot. By the University of Pittsburgh Titusville Education and Training Hub. By Armstrong. By Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning. By the Crawford Health Improvement Coalition. By ProThreads Print Shop. By Marsh Home Center. By the Titusville Mill. By Kreiner Real Estate. By Warner's Bakery. By Goodwill. By Larry's Auto Service. By Corky's Pizza. And by the Titusville Beverage. Have a great night.
Thank you for watching Stream Sports' presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on Stream TV.